What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Knab and Ro Show. I'm here with my compatriot and partner in crime, Ro. Say hi, Ro.
Hi, kids.
And welcome back to the podcast.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Ooh, we got a woohoo, not a yay this time. That's exciting.
I know. I'm trying to switch it up. I always feel so mundane. Like, yay!
Change it up a little bit. Do something different.
I'm trying. If I'm focused enough, sometimes I'm on autopilot because it's after work, and I'm like, meh.
Yeah. What?
But
What was that?
whatever.
Meh. Yeah, I agree. I meh all the time. It just, you know how I do things. Cool. So tell me what you do this week. What'd you get into?
Didn't get into a lot of nothing. I mean, I came back from the beach trip. We've been playing video games quite a bit, which is fun. I just really relaxed this weekend. Sometimes you just need like a really good relaxing weekend, and I feel like I accomplished that. Did some regular chores around the house that you normally have to do. I live alone, so if I don't do it, it doesn't get done. So I guess I have to do all the things. I'm trying to teach my cats to pick up after themselves, but that's not working out so well.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah. But yeah, my sister is getting married this weekend, so kind of gearing up for that the next couple days.
There you go.
And then we can talk more about that next week. But yeah, that's about it. Very uneventful. I'm a very uneventful person. So
There you go.
Yeah. What did you do? What did you get into?
So I and the family, we went down to St. Louis to visit my brother and his family. We went to the St. Louis Zoo. We went apple picking at one of the farms down there, so we had a good time. Yeah, it was really cool. Got a lot of good pictures, and I saw the world's, well, probably not the world's, but in my opinion, one of the biggest pumpkin patches I've ever been in my entire life. It was ginormous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a neat thing about that was we went to the apple farm first, and then the next day went to the zoo, right? And it was so neat to see that particular apple orchard donates apples and such to the animals at the zoo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I was like, hey, I was there yesterday, and we got to see, the animals were eating all the apples and whatnot. It was really cool. It was really neat to see that, yeah.
Local, farm, homegrown, organic.
Yeah.
Everything. That's awesome.
Yes,
I love it.
yes. So,
It's a lot of fun.
So we didn't really do much this past week, obviously, from what we talk. Usually we talk for, good lord, what, 5 minutes, 7, 10 minutes alone on just that. But
yeah,
tell us, Ro, what are we talking about today?
we're going to go to another destination.
Yeah,
this time we are going to Fullerton, Nebraska.
Fullerton, Nebraska, and right here is the map. And this is the United States, Estados Unidos. And then we're going to... No, don't do that. See, I'm trying to learn stuff here. We're going to go ahead and go in. There's Omaha, there's Columbus, and there's Fullerton right there. This little tiny guy on the blips, just so you can kind of see where it's at. There's Fullerton. There's Omaha, Nebraska. So it's just west of Omaha.
Speaking of Omaha, they always talk about Omaha steaks, and I've always wanted to try their steaks. I don't know if that's the same Omaha, but
An Omaha steak?
yeah, like on live with Kelly and Ryan, they always play some game in the morning, and viewers can win a gift card to Omaha Steaks, and I'm always wondering, is that like the Omaha from Omaha, Nebraska, or is that just a different name?
Well, it's something for us to find out in the future.
Yeah, anyway.
So, as you see, I just switched this over to the satellite view, and when you go back to the regular map view, this river here looks kind of gigantic, right?
Right.
But then you hit the satellite view, and look at this.
Oh, it looks all dried up.
Yeah, well, yeah,
doesn't look very deep.
Yeah, which is very interesting to me. And then the other river here, the Cedar River that kind of weaves around, right? Seems to be maybe the main fun river that they hang out in. I don't know much about the Loop River, but
right.
it looks interesting. We're going to go back to the right map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a tiny little town just west of Omaha. We have 2 main roads to go in, 14 and 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. There's the tour.
That's it. The end.
the end.
The exits are to the front, to the back, and to the left. That's right.
That's right, yeah. So you know me, when I get in my maps, I like to click around a little bit. So we'll talk about the Broken Arrow Wilderness. Ro's going to talk a little bit about a specific spot there. But I want to look at some of the stuff here in the city. Now, the first big one that popped up was Overtime Bar and Grill. I think just because it kind of popped up. Let's go ahead and look at it and see what's going on in the bar and grill. What do you say?
Let's go.
Boop. There's that. And do they have a website? The verdict is, oh no, but you can add a website. What about pictures? Is there? There we go. Okay.
Okay.
So
like your typical bar.
Yeah, it looks like a sports bar. They have a band, a guy playing a guitar that needs to put.
Maybe he's playing Guitar Hero.
Oh, he's
playing guitar. No, there's a thingy there, speaker.
Yeah, and there it is from there. Okay, so it's wow, you can tell it's a small town just by the architecture right there.
Right.
Goodness gracious.
We're gonna put a newer front in front of an older building.
Yeah, exactly.
It reminds me of have you seen those commercials for those tubs that they put over like the regular tubs?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it reminds me of.
Check out this guy in his green
He's
beer.
Enjoying a brewski.
You want to bet this was St. Patty's Day?
Oh, probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, and just there's a deer hunter game. That's important.
Oh yeah.
You have that.
I've actually played that game before.
Oh, have you?
They have one at like. No, well, okay. Let me preface. I didn't actually play it, but I watched my nephew play it because it was at some pizzeria we went to a few years ago, and anyway, he had fun nonetheless.
Well, that's good. This is a weird video, Ro.
Well, you're the one that clicked on it.
I mean, look at this. The guy. Wait, this was plays again. The guy drops the camera. He's like, wah, wah, wah. Oh,
actually, that kind of looks like how my mom videotapes things.
You hear that, Mama Ro?
She sometimes forgets to put the stop videotaping and she'll like put the thing over the lens cap. The thing over the lens. It's been a long day. Yeah. Or she'll like put it down, like she'll be walking and all you see is people's feet everywhere. Sidewalk. It's great.
Okay, so this is the Overtime Bar and Grill, right? But look at this. Let's go back to the front. Look at it. It says Overtime's right there.
Oh.
So this is what it used to look like. This is the Google Maps version.
Is it still open?
I'm assuming. Welcome to Overtime. So this.
Maybe they just didn't put. Maybe they just hadn't put the sign up yet.
I guess, but I mean, look at this town. Look at it.
Okay. I'm sorry, maybe it's because I've been playing it too much zombie game, but this looks like a town before the zombie land people like destroyed it.
I know there's nobody there. It is completely just gone. Oh my gosh. 7 days to die. Oh, there's people right there.
Oh, there you go. I just feel like this is like pre-zombie apocalypse.
But think about this. From looking at the map, this is something we didn't do last time, but actually zoom in street view. Look at this. There's the fire. What? Look at this thing.
Oh my gosh. That's like a what? A 50s, 60s?
Holy moly.
Oh jeez. That's great.
Let's go a little bit further. Yeah. Got tractors? That's not even a tractor. Wait a second. Oh, it is a tractor. I was like, what is that roll cage on it? But no, that's definitely not a roll cage. But goodness gracious. Yeah, we literally went into the heart of the city. Look at this bar.
Yeah.
And it is teeny.
It is. Definitely.
Let's scroll down by these people. Oh, they moved.
Don't get run over.
I'm gonna run them over. You scroll down a little further. This is fun. I'm having a good time. And that was the town. That's it. That is the part of town. Holy moly macaroni. So.
Yep. It is little. When we say little, it's a wee little one.
It is. So we go. Really, that was the main drag right here. This is where we went down. From see where it's double from here to here.
Yeah.
A lot of this here apparently is houses.
Right then.
So this is the main drag. That was cool. See, we should just Google Earth all the time.
I know,
That's what we should
right?
do. Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay. I like it. It's a small town. You know, there's not much else around it, but there is a lot of wilderness. So let's put us back to satellite view. So it looks like there's a lot of mountains. Right? A lot of farmlands everywhere.
Good for tornadoes.
Yeah. Tornado non-friendly-ish.
Yep.
Very cool. All right. So welcome to Fullerton, Nebraska. This is their main page, I'm assuming. But it looks cool. Looks like they have swamp buggy rides right there. You know, the firemen are pretty active. And let's see area attractions. So for the most part, it's a wilderness town.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. It's very, very outdoorsy, very outdoor recreation is probably its high point.
Yes, it is. So, I mean, look at the list. Boating, fishing, golf, hunting, swimming, tennis, volleyball, skateboard park, and camping. So, I mean, it's all pretty recreational. You're not going to see a lot of, you know, big movie theaters or
Strip
amusement.
mall.
Yeah, big malls. Yeah, so it is literally a small American town.
Yeah.
Which I think is fantastic.
I think so too.
And there's all these
very
other
quaint.
fun ones that click on. Available retail space. Look at that. Lot
Knab
2,
and Ro
block
Show.
13. Oh, yeah.
Go.
We're going to Fullerton, Nebraska.
Back up and go.
Oh, goodness gracious. There's some available land. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, I bet it's cheap.
Well, this is awesome. And then they have a big old list. So the major employers. So these 6 are the biggest employers in the city. That's pretty cool. And then they have a big list with phone numbers of all their different businesses.
That bingo?
Yep.
That bingo?
Good Lord, bingo. Beauty shop.
Bingo. Love bingo.
Chemicals. Central Valley Cooperative. Chemicals. I don't know if I trust them. It's a chemical place. No, I'm just kidding. Any of you from Fullerton, I'm just joking around, for the record.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't want to piss anybody off, Ro.
That's true.
What if somebody from Fullerton comes on and like, look at this jack wagon making fun of my awesome little town?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I read this at first as miking equipment, not milking equipment. Well, you're going to get your mics there.
Miking equipment.
Miking equipment. That's right.
Miking.
So cool. They got a vet in there. That's important right there. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good. Okay, let's go back up to the top here.
Yeah.
Services, water. They have all the important stuff there. You know, got a cable company. I'm imagining a lot of that stuff is just going to be their own little thing. They don't have any big conglomerates taking care of things there.
Yeah.
That looks good. That's exciting. They got a library.
And schools.
Schools.
Education's good.
Healthcare. Yeah, I don't know. The high school, so maximum capacity of 300 people. So yeah, it's a little tiny town.
Oh, wow, 300 people, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that was my graduating class.
That was I was right there. That's like my graduating class right there.
Gosh, I can't remember when we go on our road trip. This is we need to go to all these destination places. So
yeah.
God, it's gonna be a long
We're gonna
road
have
trip.
we're gonna need like sponsors or something because it's gonna be like a 3 to 4 month process trying to get to all these places if we're driving in the Knab and Ro mobile. Like,
and I am almost willing to say if any camping or camper companies want to go ahead and sponsor this video or a road trip for us, we will highlight your campers. I'm just saying, we'll make it happen.
Agreed. Yep.
Okay, counter events. So they just had 2019. They haven't updated it.
Well, thanks to COVID,
2020
has been very lackluster with it. Yeah, pretty much.
We have deleted 2020. So their community. So this is another view of the map. So you can see Omaha's here. Yep.
Yeah.
There's Lincoln, Nebraska. Columbus is another big city there, and then Fullerton, little tiny dot right there.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna talk about the history too much about it. You know.
I mean, there's one thing that's super interesting that I found out, and it is having to do with the history. I would say, because before Fullerton became Fullerton, you know, it had pioneers and Native Americans and all that stuff going on. That particular area, according to this history sheet, said that Fullerton was early referenced. The name was referenced to Buffalo Leap. And apparently, it wasn't uncommon for the Native Americans to drive small herds of buffalo off cliffs as a highly effective hunting technique.
And this is a cliff right here. This little tiny picture. There's a cliff right there.
Yep. So they would push. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I feel like it's not a very. I don't know. It doesn't look like a very big cliff, but.
Can I just say, long live the king? Do you catch my drift where I'm getting there?
Yes.
Mufasa.
I do.
Poor Mufasa. The most traumatizing part of any Disney movie growing up to me was Mufasa got thrown off because Scar is a jerk.
Yeah.
But anyways, continue. Sorry. Sidetrack.
Well, yeah, but I was going to segue into that because I was perusing Facebook and they had like 4 moments. You know, you could do like a heart, a thumbs up sign, a sad face, and a happy face or whatever, of like which was like the saddest moments of your childhood in movies. And one was that. The other was in the Never-Ending Story when the horse is sinking in the quicksand.
But to be fair, the horse comes back.
Yes, but still. Yeah. And then when Littlefoot's mom dies, like,
oh my gosh,
And then what's the fourth one? The fourth one,
Bambi's mom.
No, it was The Incredible Journey when the golden retriever falls into the trap and Shadow falls in and Chance is like, no, you got to, and then Sassy the Cat is like, yeah, you gotta make it up. Yeah, anyway, but yeah, and it's funny you mentioned that because that was one of the 4.
Well, I took that down a dark path. Sorry, guys.
I know, right? Anyway, back to buffalo leaping.
Yes, buffalo leaping.
Yeah. So it was effective hunting technique, and it also was called the Loon's Leap, coming from the Indian legend concerning a Pawnee chief and his sweetheart who supposedly leaped to their deaths from the highest point on the rim of the formation. So that's kind of sad too. This is dark and deep, killing buffaloes and lovers jumping.
Well, yeah,
but that's
lovers
about
leap, right?
Yeah, that's about as far as I'm going to go on that because that's really depressing.
Yeah, but I mean, as you see here, it's a long article, which I'm not going to go through and bore you with the details. But yeah, it's interesting historical information about the area.
Very historical. But upon reading this, there is something very fun that you can do that I totally want to do. And
yes.
I think you found a video of it.
Yes. So, like I said, this isn't going to be your typical 30 to 45 minute podcast we typically do. This is going to be a short one. It's because there's not a whole lot in Fullerton.
But there's something absolutely fun.
Yes. And so, bam, right here. This looks so weird. It's like you're sitting in a cow trough, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit bigger, like an old time, like almost an old bathtub.
Right.
And it is called tanking.
So before we go into that too, a big part of Fullerton is in the Broken Arrow Wilderness section, which you can see clearly on that first slide there. So that's part of like their recreation places to go. I guess that's a big highlight of Fullerton is that wilderness area, and you can do this, which I'd never heard of before. It makes sense, and I could totally see it working, and I wanted to go. I want to go. Sign me up.
Absolutely. So to get a better understanding of this, because a still picture doesn't really do it justice, right? I mean, it's kind of cool. So I found this YouTube video, which, you know, we have no rights to this whatsoever. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm going to full screen this sucker, and we'll let her rip. So this shows the boat going down, right?
So you still paddle.
Uh-huh. This cracks me up.
Doesn't do like a very... It doesn't look like a very deep river.
Yeah, I wonder how many times it gets stuck. They must dredge it out, you know?
Yeah, they'd have to. Oh, so it looks like there's even little seats on there. But in the other picture, I saw people had like camping chairs in it.
Yeah, I think it depends on where you go. This seems like a more organized way to do it. You know?
So maybe you could rent. Maybe you can rent ones like that, and maybe you can buy personal ones and then just bring your own seats.
Yeah.
BYOC, we're going tanking.
Yeah. Well, if you look right here, like look at this one in different places, not that specific area. Like for example, here, it looks like it is in a plastic tub. Look, they put a. Did you see? Look at this. They put picnic tables in there.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
I mean, this is very interesting.
I feel like this might be the evolution of pontoon boats almost.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, look. Oh
look, and then you see them. They're all like tied up together, so they don't lose each other.
So
that's great.
Yeah, here. Look how shallow that is too.
Yeah, that is really. Yeah, it is super shallow.
And in Cincinnati, we call this floating, but you do it with literal inner tubes. You're not.
Yeah, and that's your traditional. But
yeah, you're not tanking. I mean, but look how shallow it is. It's like, what's the point of even going out of these? I guess the point is to get drunk and do all that stuff. But I mean, this looks so interesting.
You know, I would almost enjoy that more than inner tubing because I could be more comfortable. Like I could sit in my lounge chair and just float down the river and not really have to like get super wet or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Although people get stuck and then they have to like pull people, that's great.
Yeah, so I feel like there's the traditional tanking, which you'll see here and in the other ones. Sorry, guy. Skedaddle. Golfing. Tanking. Look at that. So they brought
party boat. Party boat.
They brought some guitars. This is more of one, I guess, where you have to have your own. No, these have their seats right there. You can kind of see them built in.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. Let's see here.
So the party buses you
have. We could do that too.
No. Hard pass. I'll videotape you doing that.
That guy was pinged. Did you see that?
No.
Oh my god. Anyways, this looks awesome.
Yeah. So tanking.
Tanking, yes.
Yeah,
tanking.
I'm putting that on the bucket list.
A thing.
Tanking.
Yes, absolutely. So like you said, that is a Broken Arrow, which you also see Lover's Leap. Or the Buffalo Bill's Leap, or what is it?
What is it? It's called Buffalo Leap.
Buffalo Leap, yeah.
So
I say Buffalo Bill because this is hilarious if I can find it. This is totally worth it. Let's say Buffalo Bill tanking. Yes, okay, and I am going to turn the sound on. This is amazing.
Buffalo Bill here. I tell you, I'm no stranger to water. I've been in a kayak, canoe, a rowboat, a steamboat. I've even been on a battleship. But only here in North Platte do they put a tank in the water and go
see, that's perfect.
Genius.
Yeah. It's a must-do.
Pure recreation.
Must-do.
That's why I'm giving Dusty Trails the coveted Buffalo Bills Buffalo of Approval.
Buffalo of Approval.
Buffalo of Approval, yep. There you go.
That's awesome. All right, that's flipping amazing. So,
yep.
Okay.
Good find. Good find.
So, here's what we need to think of. We've talked about Kokomo, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Talked about Kokomo. And where was the other one we were at here, too?
Wasn't it in, like, Idaho?
I think it was...
I feel like it was in Idaho.
It was a little itty-bitty place.
Yeah, and it was, like, right on the border.
I'm working on it. Malad City, Holbrook, Cedar Hill. Anyhoozle. My brain's not quite what it used to be, guys. It's all right. There's St. Charles. There's all that jazz. Anyways, yeah. So trying to map out. So it was Idaho, and then we had a place way over in, what was it, Indiana?
Yeah.
Kokomo, Indiana. And then we had a place now in Nebraska.
Nebraska's in the middle. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, technically, because I know you don't want to do any flying row. So we would literally have to go from here, or Oregon, around here.
Yeah, that's a little too far north.
Take this road down to Idaho, do that.
Yep.
And then we can hit this over to Nebraska.
Great shot. Yeah.
Go straight over there, down this way to Indiana to Kokomo, or like right here.
Yep.
And then stop in Cincinnati.
Woohoo!
Bam. So here's what our goal should be. If we're making a long road trip like that for like a couple weeks, right? We need to find a place in between on this road, kind of ish close, in this line from here, that way, like that.
Yep.
And it's going to be fun. So next time we look for one of these, we'll pick a place kind of on this line.
Yeah.
So we can plan for future for the road trip if we end up doing it.
Yes. Agreed.
And
that's almost very like Oregon Trail-ish, too.
Yeah.
So we could... yeah.
Knab died of scurvy.
Yeah. A snake bit ya.
There's a snake in my boot. Oh, heavens sakes.
You lost one of your oxen in the river.
Poor oxen.
I know. That's such a good game, the Oregon Trail game.
It
so
is.
Good.
It is. It
so
is.
Good.
It is. Well, good. Well, you guys let us know if you have a specific city along that line, if you're paying attention, where you guys would like us to go ahead and review. Remember, maybe from Portland down this way to Nebraska, all the way to Cincinnati, right here.
Yeah.
This line. Pick something. Let us know, and we'll go ahead and do a review on that specific city or town.
Absolutely.
Well, Ro, you got anything final words to say for everybody?
Nope. Stay safe out there. Halloween's coming up, so perhaps we'll do a Halloween costume podcast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, let's see. It's the 14th. We could do it even on the 28th. So 4 days before Halloween, and we could do it. That'd be exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so 28th.
All right.
That's when we're going to be recording for the 29th. 3 days for Halloween. Just stay tuned. We'll do that.
Yep. Yep.
And I believe we have something fun to do on the 21st, right, Ro?
Perhaps? I think it's the 28th.
28th. Oh, we might need to swap that.
Okay.
We'll
see what we can do.
We'll figure it out. All right. Well, we would like to thank you guys all for watching this podcast/video today. If you liked it, go ahead and jack that like button right in the nose. Don't forget to tell your friends and family all about the Knab and Ro Show. And as always, this podcast is a wrap.
Till next time, kids.